So tell me a little bit, unfortunately, your journey to find Hope Instilled and all of these great things that you do for people and all these resources that you provide. Unfortunately, it started with an injury. Can you tell us a little bit about that injury and what happened?
Yeah, John, I was working at an auto repair place in 1987, managing it, and the normal things that I would do. I was young, I was healthy, not a problem with digging in and working hard. Unfortunately, unloading a delivery truck, I felt and heard something pop in my low back. And it was one of those, that's not good. And again, like I said, I was young and healthy. However, I started on the journey of trying to figure out how to um, deal with the injury. It was a disc injury, and it took me in a journey I never ever expected to experience. So it started out with a surgery, and fortunately had to have surgery. But again, I was young, I was healthy. The doctors literally said I was the poster child for the perfect back surgery candidate. The first three fusions failed, and that was between 1989 and 1994. In that time period, I had my kids. I was married. I had my kids, starting life, trying to move forward, thinking what we all want to do when we're young, starting a family. However, I kept having recurring failed back surgeries. So in 1996, I ended up with two surgeries, 2 days apart. They did everything except wrap me in duct tape and baling wire. Um, and finally it fused, which was great. It was like, this is fantastic. And about a year after that, the doctor removed the hardware and the bone growth stimulator. And he said, I saw it, Jory, and you are fused. And I thought, this is great. And then the immediate thought was, when's it going to fail again? Because it's always done that. So it took me a while to just accept the fact that I finally was fused. In addition to that, because a back injury wasn't enough, I'm kind of like an overachiever. In 2006, I was at a stoplight and I was rear-ended by a pickup truck, inattentive driver going about 50 miles an hour, and just slammed into the back of me. I came flying forward like that close to the steering wheel, slammed back. So I ended up with disc problems in my neck, bruised the back of my skull from hitting the headrest so hard. And it was like my ninth concussion that I can remember in my life. So just kind of but you know what, John, I'm not wired like most people, I guess, because I came out of that thinking, okay, I can now relate to people who have neck disc problems, who have head injuries, in addition to low back problems. Who comes out with that for a reason?
Right?
Something happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Most
So,
people go into that path of despair and like, poor me. And, you really took a different path of, I'm going to turn this into an opportunity. That is so fantastic. So this is how you built your community.
right. Now, I
Um,
wasn't I wasn't always just that, hey, wow, listen to Jory. He just sailed through this. It was great. I had my despair. I had my anger and frustrations. I went through a year and a half of suicidal thoughts. So I've been through a lot, and I know there are people out there who have been through much worse than me. But as you said, I knew there was a reason for it, and I wanted to be able to reach out to others, do what I can to help to make a difference.